there are over 109 known elements, and they have over 7 different ways that they can all be classified. How do we put it all together? We call it the periodic table.
One way to classify the elements is whether they are metals or not. The metals are on the left-hand side, and the non-metals are on the right-hand side. They are split by the stair-step line, and all the elements touching the stair-step line are called metalloids.
The next way the elements are classified is by groups. Groups are the columns going down the periodic table, and there are 2 different types of groups. There's group A, and then there's group B in the middle. The group A elements are classified by their valence shells. Everything in the first row has 1 electron in their valence shell, and everything in the 8th row has 8, except of course for helium, which is happy with just 2.
Periods are like rows. They go left to right. Also, the atomic size is half the distance between 2 nuclei of a diatomic molecule. When you go across the periodic table, it decreases. When you go down, it increases.
The next trend we're going to talk about is ionization energy and electronegativity. Ionization energy is the amount of energy it takes to remove an electron from a given element, whereas electronegativity is the desire for a given element to receive an electron. As you go up on the periodic table and to the right, it increases.
The next trend we are going to talk about is activity. The most active metal is francium. The most active nonmetal is fluorine. There's 3 ways to classify the... I don't know!
Alright, the next way that the elements are grouped is by their groups, interestingly enough. The group A elements are based on the valence shell of the... Can we do this again?
Okay, periods. Why did I say okay? Let's start.
Go.
Going left to right, periods are like rows, groups are the opposite, it's easy I suppose. 8 groups go across, all with different masses, alkali metals first, and last are noble gases. Representative elements are in group A, transition metals in group B. Don't worry if you're lost now, you won't be soon, it's easy. The majority are metals, but there's a stair-step line, non-metals to the right like sulfur and chlorine. Hydrogen's a non-metal too, even though it's far, touching the stair-step line, metalloids there are. These are like metals and like non-metals too. There's halogens by noble gases. It's fun to learn things new. Intertransition metals are disconnected from the rest. Transition metals are in the middle, but not because they best. Every element has an atomic mass. At the bottom it is. The atomic number's at the top. When you learn it, you'll be a whiz. Chemistry can be quite fun. It can make you feel very smart. Now you have begun learning about the periodic chart.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!